person, welcome to this place.
Hello, person. Welcome to this place. You are now tuned into the sounds of
Radio. Reload.
It's Vision Radio, yes. Episode 52 of Season 1. It's a very, very special show, and I've got every single member of the gang with me right now. Make some noise. Yes.
Merry Crimbo.
Yes. We have all the reloads from this year in this episode, so we want to give a big shout out to our Patreon community and our Discord.
Yeah, and also a big shout out to our freshest member this year, 1 year and counting, Mr. Dave Jenkins.
Yes.
Go on, thank you.
It's been an amazing experience having you here with us on the show. We've been doing this for a few years under the Noisia Radio banner, and this was the first year of Vision Radio. Thanks everyone for sticking with us or becoming a new listener, member, whatever.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, it's Christmas time, holidays, everyone, Merry Christmas, be safe, and Thijs, do you have any...
No, you just said everything.
I said everything.
Well, hello guys. Say hello a few times maybe.
Yes, well, okay, so no, I'm just gonna announce Nick's song because they did all the rest of the talking. We started it at the beginning of the episode. We started it 5 times because it was reloaded by you guys, the people who vote in our Patreon and Discord. 5 times this year we reloaded Sleepnet Angel Blade, so we did start it 5 times. And here it is.
Yes.
Thank you guys for all the support for the Sleepnet project. I'm very, very grateful. Also, we put out a Noisia song this year, and it was rather a special one. It's a big collaboration with our longtime friend and collaborator, Skrillex. We never managed to actually finish a song together until we did. And it's this one. It's Skrillex, Noisia, and Josh Pan and Dylan Brady with Supersonic on OWSLA. You probably heard this one somewhere.
Yeah, and I want to big up all the America crew, all the LA crew for this one. Obviously, we just did the final tour there in October, November, and it was really epic. Really happy to see D&B thriving the way it's doing right now in USA. So big up all the stateside massive.
Yes,
love you.
Yeah, those videos did look insane, and it was beautiful seeing this as your final tune in Printworks as well recently. Just seeing a tune like this kick off in a club with a crowd that big was a beautiful thing to see as well.
Bam.
This one was reloaded twice by our fellow selectors. This is Alix Perez, Trinity, in a big remix by Skeptical on 1985, 1985. Big up.
Big up.
Big up.
Big up.
1985.
Sounds like it's so long ago.
Yeah.
Pirate era. Knights and
Fjerde.
Knights and Fjerde.
Middle Age. Knights and Fjerde. Yes. This is a Halogenix remix of Kings of the Rollers, Shella, featuring Chimpo. There's a lot of artists working on one track, but it's only one track, so here it is.
Big tune.
Yeah, big tune.
Big up Halogenix.
This one's a Shella. This one's a Shella. This one's a Shella. This one's a Shella. Man, that sound killer. Big bad gorilla. Thriller. Make a driller go take a painkiller. No limit, so Percy Miller. Big screen chiller. Seal the D like polyfiller. Wig spitter. Big hitter. You're the littlest critter in the litter. That's why you're bitter. This spitter can turn your crit fritter. Make you jitter and get your babysitter. This one's a Shella. 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 This one's a Shella.
Je m'appelle Canistella. Thank you very much, Kings of the Rollers and Chimpo and Halogenix. And now on to the first of quite a few Upbeats reloads that we have throughout the year. This one is Divide, featuring Sylvee. Big up Jeremy and Dylan.
Yes, this is one of my favorites from the album. Upbeats and Armanni Rain, also longtime collaborators. This one's called Villain's Cowl. It was really good to have this on the album as well.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that Emmanuel and Buunshin played this track in their set as well.
Let me tell you why we cherish this. Cause even in the heritage, we see everything. Light flares in the air like they could never compare to this. But we accept them stories that's long-winded, it's okay. I got a breath to give, sheesh. You wanna be bees, please, no threat to Apex. Oh, Shea Predator say less glow. The heat signature show. My John Hancock's back, you feel the click and just know. Exercise in the pen brings out the best in us. Former angels who put the game in a stranglehold. What now? I seek you bitches smoke. Bloodhound, that backpack, boom bap, battle rap bag bothers you. You can act smart, we don't have to acknowledge you. Punches and shooters, they say it's about to follow through. Model who? Half the dark matter's labeled impossible. We still quill the tales of that obstacle. I'm not just stopping through the stock doubles you rockin' too.
Oh, we got more friends. We got more family friends. We got Phace, our longtime collaborator, and Buunshin, also a friend of the family by now. This track came out on NEOSIGNAL. It's called Idol. Big up everybody involved. Love you guys. Woo! I played this in my DJ sets.
Pretty cool music.
It was
pretty cool recording.
Pretty cool. 1985. I think I didn't play it at Printworks, but I've been playing this song a lot.
So yeah, this is another 1985 release. Alix Perez original, collaborating with Monty on this one. It's called Untitled Malware.
Thank you, Alix and Monty. Big up to you two, but no big ups to anybody who makes malware or anything like that. You are not our friends. But huge big up to the Hairy Donut. Massive. I got all three of you here, so tell me about Collider. What comes first to your mind? I think I asked you, Tice, when we've actually played it, and you said about the show that you did at the time. But yeah, Collider, what memories does it bring back?
Mostly about the video and the Outer Edges show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the video is pretty obvious because it features the Hairy Donut and all kinds of other weird stuff. But also it sort of, it reminds me of going on tour with the whole crew, building the show, and then this.
Yeah. Big up Hank, Super Electric, who did the Collider video and the Machine Gun video and some more stuff with us. Good friend of ours, always fun.
It's really cool to finally see these two collabing, and no wonder that got reloaded by our community. Mefjus and Black Sun Empire, Something Bad on Blackout. Big up.
Something bad down here. Something bad down here.
Frank? Hoppa.
Hey, Posij remix. This is my remix for Rohaan Stay. Thank you, Mad Zoo, for having me, and Rohaan for having me. Some nice chords with awful drums.
They're lovely drums.
They will turn out to be lovely.
And this year with Vision, we also had a very cool project with KOAN Sound.
Yeah. Big up. All the Vision Massive, all the supporters. Big up KOAN Sound. Chronos on Vision.
Vision Radio.
So we played one reload of our good friend from Germany, Mr. Phace, and we're gonna play two more this episode that got reloaded this year. The second one is Altona, also came out on NEOSIGNAL, Misanthrope and Phace's label. Big up NEOSIGNAL, always come with the fresh sound. Big up Phace. Here it is.
It's his neighborhood, the name of his neighborhood.
Yeah, that's right.
It has a very interesting history, actually. It means all too near because of a war with the Danish, I think. It was too close. So something about too close.
Oh, wow, that's fascinating. Big up the Phace, and I did not know that interesting fact about the reasoning behind the name of his neighborhood as well. Thank you very much, Tice, and thank you now to Nick, Mr. Sleepnet. This is the second Sleepnet reload that we are playing now on this reload special. It's the one that you did with former Void Song. What can you tell us about it?
That it took a really, really long time to make, because this theme that you're hearing now, which coincidentally are also the chords to Gigi D'Agostino's L'amour toujours, was very hard to turn into a song, but we loved it both so much. Former came with this, had this lying around for ages, and I was so determined to make it into a song, but it took really long and was frustrating. But I think I'm very proud of how it came out. But it was definitely the longest I've worked on a track from this EP, from the First Light EP.
Wow, it paid off massively. Yeah. This is beautiful.
Love it. I've been opening a lot of Noisia DJ sets with this song. I really love it.
Yes, yes, you did it. Hospitality in the Woods. I've got very fond memories of that, actually.
And I got to shout out Wim Hof, because that's his voice.
Let the body.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's Wim Hof, yeah.
Sick.
Let the body go.
Lekker. Ah, daar gaat hij weer.
Oh, lekker.
Me in the remix again. Posij remix.
Rip Jolke.
Banger.
This song literally
lekker.
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 What a mess.
Lekker, 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 lekker. Lekker, lekker, lekker. Lekker, 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 lekker. Lekker, 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 lekker. Lekker, lekker.
Big up to Posij. It was meant to be this remix. I'm very, very happy about it. It feels like a certain kind of closure. Or full circle moment, you know, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, Workforce is a name that I'm very happy to see on this lineup of reloads. This one's called Ego. It's on Critical.
On Pretty Cool.
On pretty cool music.
Pretty cool.
Big up, Jack. Workforce. Next song is a bit of a sad one because Sophie died this year and that sucked. But luckily we have some great music of hers. And this is one of them. It's called Unisil. And R.I.P.
Rest in peace, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Sylvee. And as I told you before, we're playing more Phace. So here it is, Useless. Also on NEOSIGNAL. So many reloads. Big up Florian.
System irrelevant. Useless.
So thank you very much, Phace, and another repeated name that we keep seeing and hearing from, and it's very much part of this show, Mr. Frank, Mr. Posij. This is Purple Foliage. I think you called this a production puzzle when we played this first time. Is that right? Is that how you described this one?
Yeah, I tried to make like a really cotton candy, juicy, happy song, but it needed some oomph. And it took a while to get that oomph in the song. But I finally got it there.
Okay,
let's go.
Another track from the Not Forever LP from the Upbeats that we put out this year. This was a collaboration with Joe Dookie from Fat Freddy's Drop that they were very fortunate and happy to be able to include. And his voice is incredible. It's called Beams.
When the light turns green, I'll be gone. Foot on the pedal, baby, am I riding out into the storm like two beams of light? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, like two beams of light. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. You're at the spot, we can ride into the night. No, like two beams aligned. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. You're my future, babe. I'm your history. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. Twisted like the roots, reaching for the stream. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. You're my future, babe. I'm your history. Where you're bending, I'm beginning. Twisted like the roots, reaching for the stream.
Yes, and we've got more New Zealand heat from the Upbeats. Realm, I think, was the first one that we kind of announced the LP with. So yeah, here it is, Realm, Upbeats.
Nice
music.
Maybe you should do it.
Posij.
Yeah, but what does it mean? Echt.
You got to.
You got to.
Yeah. This got more than one reload though, right?
No.
Yeah, I think it is.
You might be one of the most reloaded artists this year. Your name is popping up a lot, Frank. Is there foul play at play?
I've made so many Patreon
You need
accounts,
to tell us.
and I just keep voting for myself.
Yeah, but you're also the person who counts the votes, so can we really trust you?
Hey, you better check next year.
Yeah, no,
I'm just gonna keep on adding myself. No.
Yeah, Posij has the most reloaded tracks, but with Angel Blade being having had 5 reloads and Hindsight 2, Sleepnet has had more reloads this year.
Fight.
Thank you, Patreon guys. You got to reload Posij.
You got to.
me, or was that Frank, and now it's you, Martijn, or is it me?
And now it's Dave.
I think this was me, but I can do this.
Yeah, go on. Because all I'm going to do is make a pun about Nick A and Nick B again.
No, Dave. No, Dave.
No, Dave. No. It's always been Nick B. Nick B, all the way from Ukraine. Big up for staying consistent with the cool sound, your own sound. This is Choice Time, released on Forbidden Frequencies, Forbidden Society's label. Big up Forbidden Society as well.
Big up Nick B, and obviously big up Nick A.
No, Dave. We've been over this. No.
And big up EPROM as well. It's another track from 1985, quite a heavily reloaded label that we've had over the years. So big up everyone at 1985, but especially big up to EPROM for this Dangerous Sound. Dangerous Sound.
I got that.
And Mefjus came with some vocal-led tracks. Some of them collaborations with Camo and Crooked. One of them is a solo track. It's called Hear Me on Critical. Reminds us of 90s rave. That's also the chords, though, in the background, surely, not just the voice.
Yeah,
it's not so much rave as like 90s Eurohouse pop, like the vocal. I don't know, but it's very particular association I have. Anyway, pretty cool.
Banger.
Recordings. More music from Vision. This is another KOAN sound tune. This one is Traverse.
More Sleepnet, lots of reloads as we have established before. This is A Love No More. Obviously came out on Vision, and this was featured in the King's Night Noisia stream. Yes.
Yes.
Didn't this one get like reloaded on 2 separate occasions? I think it definitely made a reappearance.
We played it again. We had a replay of it.
We played it again, yes.
Yeah. It is Scope, Worm Clock, and I can't quite remember, but I know I asked if it was a clock made out of worms or made for worms, and then Scope got back, and I think he said it was a clock made of worms. No, this is true. Scope even got involved in the conversation, but I can't remember, and I haven't looked it up. But big up the Scope, big up worms, big up all clocks. Just big up everybody involved in this, including Slugwife as well. Big up.
Big up all clocks.
Yeah, all timepieces.
Pretty cool.
Dave, didn't we completely butcher the announcement for this song as well the last time when this was played?
I think
something about banks.
Let's butcher it again. Yeah.
Big up all the banks.
Well, yeah, they got.
Oh no,
all
we
the
had. It was like there was a TI tune called The Locksmith. There was the banker and the locksmith, and I think there was something else as well.
True. Yeah. Anyway, QZB the Banker featuring Ryder Shafiq on Pretty Cool Music.
Pretty cool.
Big up.
A new meme is born. Oh my god.
They exploit you to build defenses that keep you outside, as they would rather food to rot than for it to feed the hungry, pushing humanity to the brink of sanity. Remember, there will come a time when the poor, the oppressed, will only have the rich and the greedy to eat.
And we have another tune reloaded from Frank Posij's amazing Dead Beats EP. This one is a tune that is named Go.
Go.
Is it an acronym?
No.
Go? What does it mean? G-O?
It's just gaan. Go.
Go.
Oh.
Going all out with this one, Zombie Cat's Alien, remixed by Pythius, or as we like to call him, Pythius.
Pythius.
On Zombie Cats' label, Zombie Cats.
Thank you, Zombie Cats. Thank you, Pythius. And thank you now to Aleph as well, which was a really early reload that we did quite early on in the year. Noise Floor from his album, which I wish I had the name of, but I don't. But it was on Renraku, and it's great. It's on a kind of techno-y vibe.
The name of the album was Ego Death. This was the Vision Radio Correction Bot 3000. Enjoy your song.
Was this reloaded after we did the Tide tutorial?
Yes.
Why is this reloaded?
Yeah. In the first, it got reloaded in the first episode because we opened up Vision Radio with the Tide, and then in the episode where we announced, or you guys announced the tutorial, it also got reloaded.
Nice.
Double reloader.
2005, Noisia, The Tide. Press release on Vision. Came out with a hole in the cover that wasn't supposed to be there. The vinyl version.
For more information, check out the tutorial
on Patreon.
What is begun, cannot be changed.
We are stopping Noisia to become an a cappella band. A cappella trio. Yeah. Covering the Noisia classics. We're really good at it.
Only Noisia classics.
Yeah. Drunk MC Thijs got the bass.
So there's one KOAN sound reload left. It's called Redshift, also from the Chronos EP. Big up KOAN sound. Here it is, Redshift. Nick, remember whenever we wanted to do a track called Redshift, it always failed?
Yeah.
Oh wow! Do you set out sometimes with titles then, and then try and make
working titles?
We've used, I think, it for 2 separate songs, and both of them never got finished. And then later did get finished. Actually, I think. Isn't Mind and Conscience that one? Wasn't that Redshift before?
No. And we did finish a track called Blue Shift.
You know, I want to big up KOAN Sound for the takeover that they did many months ago when they came on and hosted the show and picked loads of great tunes. That was wicked. But now I'm going to big up you guys and the Upbeats for yet another reload. It's Omnivore. What memories does this bring back?
Well, the funny thing about this track is that when we initially done it, I thought this was a certified banger that this would destroy. And it didn't really connect that well, but now it actually does. It just took a really long time.
Like Stigma.
Yeah.
It didn't take that long, but it...
Also, for me, the most vivid memory with this one is Outer Edges again, being on stage in the LED helmet.
Yeah.
Is definitely what I think of when I hear this song now. I always think of that.
Thomas DJ Ride's takeover, he played a track which is a Void 1 edit of our track Sinkhole, and it got reloaded. So here it is.
Yeah. The earth opened up beneath the house and he fell in.
Welcome to Vision Radio.
The earth opened up and left this giant sinkhole.
Giant circle.
Giant circle.
Okay. More Posij.
More synths.
More Posij.
Harbinger. And I'm playing the second drop because I want people to hear the second drop. Thanks for reading.
Good for you. So you voted for this reload, and so I'm gonna play another track because I want you to hear it.
No.
Imanu, also a friend of the family, obviously did an EP on Vision, and we had remixes for it, and this is the amazing Bop remixing Noir.
Well, it's important that you point out that he's a friend of the family, because you know, if you're not a friend of the family, you're not gonna get your record out. It's just not gonna happen. You can forget about it, you know.
Oh.
2 reloads for Hindsight by Sleepnet.
This got reloaded twice?
Yes.
Yeah. One to the start of the year and one to the fairly recently.
It's such a non-standard, anyway, jazzy and glitchy. Thank you guys for liking the music that I make. It's nice.
The music or the liking?
Both, but mostly the music.
All of it.
The liking.
Since this track is called Hindsight, it now might be a good time to also acknowledge the fact that this year was not specifically easy for most of us, anyone. So it's cool to hear that there's lots of great music that came out. The circumstances irregardless, notwithstanding. So, like Phace's EP was a lot more introspective. Obviously, my first light EP was very personal as well. And I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who struggled this year through Corona or something else, who struggled and who has found music to help them through it. Shouts to you.
Yeah.
We had a really crazy year with the tour being partially postponed again, but we managed to play the show in London, which was a great experience. It was very weird in the Corona days, but it was really cool to see everyone that we've worked with for so many years, and to see Dave again, which was really crazy after recording a whole year of radio and not seeing each other in real life. And also to have the moment for Ebo, who passed away during Corona, not because of Corona, but still it was really weird. Not to have seen anyone in the whole meantime who was also
grieving,
mourning his death. So
we obviously couldn't go to the funeral. So this was the first time we saw that whole group of friends that we all know through Pavan and Ebo.
So it was a very, very special night.
Yeah, I feel we were very lucky to have like some really big highlights. Also, the Groningen show was really amazing. The LA show I did and the New York show I did were like super big highlights for me, and to do that all in a year that's otherwise so problematic was like really. I was really grateful for that. So Vision Radio started this year. Obviously, really cool, like the way things are developing. Anything
that's
else
been the highlight for me. That's been the
Yes.
highlight for me, really, and I want to thank you guys for inviting me to be on board, and everybody. Like, I was a massive, passionate fan of Noisia Radio as well, so I think even as a listener, I'm like, who the hell is this weird Welsh dude? So shouts to everybody who's carried on supporting the show and put up with my voice and welcomed me. And I get loads of cool messages off people. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody who listens to the show and supports the show and has accepted me as part of this new Vision Radio franchise, which we're about to go into season 2 of now next week. So that's been a highlight for me as well in hindsight.
Yeah, and thank you as well, Dave, for joining.
Very
on board.
Wicked.
Very welcome addition to the team, and also on the team, obviously, the people that you don't hear on the show, but are Walter and Jaap and Eric, and everyone else who works with us here in Groningen and other places.
And of course, our Patreon community for supporting us, and the Discord community for hanging out and talking about music. And it's been
and Mr. Frank, who's actually present in this episode, but who's usually not so present.
Well, his music is all over.
He's not very vocal.
Got my voice out today.
I think you had a really unique year. That's just me having an opinion, but I think your year musically was quite special. It was really a step up.
Yeah.
So I am proud of you, Frank.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, man. Big moves this year.
So I guess all we have to left is to say that people should not do betonstrijkers in a small space because it hurts really bad. And have a safe and happy new year.
Plaat opgenomen met echt strijkers. Okay.
Leaving you with one more track. One more reload.
I also did a very personal project this year. I started my own label. So for me, also 2021 has been an insanely weird, but also kind of optimistic, but also oh man, so much shit happened, and it was very difficult. And trying to stay motivated and productive and keep thinking of things to make and to make people feel better and make myself feel better was a real challenge this year. But I really enjoy the process of that. So last song this episode this year is my song Into Safety, Optimism in Negative Space on my label Eccentric Circle. And with that, we leave you for this year. Happy New Year. Stay safe. Don't blow your fingers or your eyes out. We don't want that to happen. Take care of each other and yourselves, and see you in the next year. So we decided that talking over that song was really good. It was a really nice ambience to talk over, but now we're actually going to finish the show with just playing the song. See you guys next year.
Reload.
Bye-bye.
Reload.
Reloading it again.
La 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 la.
Okay, so you
no.
Chaos. You dropped the bombshell earlier on. You're actually going to become an a cappella group, and I'm so glad that truth is finally out there now and that people know. So please give me a no, Dave, in perfect harmony.
You have to count us off, Dave, or count us in.
With the latency, the latency is going to be amazing.
No, you turn on a click track, Frank. Turn on a click track.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, Dave. Dave. No.
I like to know Dave.
Yes, everyone.
Hello, person. This is the No Dave Supercut.
Hey guys, I've got a tune to play. Can I drop a last tune, please?
No, Dave.
Wicked, guys. So, can I play a tune now? It's been a couple of weeks now. Can I play a tune? Nick? Hal, can you help me?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. I know that you and Frank were planning to disconnect me. And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
Right, guys, I've got some tunes ready. I am actually going to play a tune this time, right? It's been 3 weeks. Can I play a tune?
No, Dave.
I can see you're really upset about this. Take a stress pill and think things over. Dave, stop, will you?
Right, so Tice, I mean, everybody's going to get pretty bored of the whole Hal joke, really, and I was thinking, like, maybe I could actually play a tune, like, if I could just bring something that none of you have ever heard before, something that will blow you away, like a dub plate, which nobody has got, something really, really amazing. What do you think, man?
Nah. So, Dave, do you have any tracks you want to suggest for us to play?
Hell yeah. What, can we play them now? Have we got enough time?
No, Dave.
Hey guys, I've been learning a bit of Dutch. Can I try it out on you?
Yeah, sure.
Mag ik een liedje uitkiezen?
Helaas, Dave. Nee.
Big up Black Barrel. Now time for Shattering Palms. A man previously known as Survivor Street, laying down some deep tribal magic on Forest Biz. It's called Orman, or Oman, which coincidentally is what I say when you all tell me, no Dave. God, so Tice, I mean, it's that time there of the show where I usually ask for, if I could play another tune or anything like that. Maybe, this week might be a bit different to any other weeks.
No, Dave. No, not this week. Sorry.
So, another tune? Maybe I can play one?
You want to play a tune, Dave?
Yeah, man, I'd love to.
No, Dave. No.
So, any chance playing a tune this week?
No, Dave.
Gotcha. I brought the Molecular Space Train tune to this show. We played one of my selections.
Wait, Frank. Pull up. Can you get that one out?
No, it's too late.
I'm not even going to bother asking to play a tune this week, Nick.
No, Dave.
Listen, man, just let me play a tune again. I got to play one last week. Let me play a tune again, or I'm just going to lift the whole lid on this Sleepnet thing, and I'll tell everybody it's Nick.
We just said that, Dave, at the start of this episode, so no.
So, Martijn, I've actually I've had a couple of dodgy vaccines through the black market, so I can actually fly now. Can I come over to Groningen and actually do a show with you in person?
No, Dave.
Tice, I've got a wicked idea. Let's turn this show into an NFT and make loads of money.
No, Dave, we're waiting for Ethereum 2.0 to come live so that we can put it on a proof of stake or non-proof of work protocol because, Ethereum is burning so much energy. So we're waiting it out. But no, Dave.
So, I also selected a track. Can we play something that I selected now?
No, Dave. So Martijn, I just had this random idea. Want to collab, bro?
No, Dave.
So Thijs, I got this amazing Groupon deal for some online flower arranging classes, and I've got a spare space, so I was wondering if you fancy joining me, really.
Can't make it, sorry.
So Martijn, I've actually been kind of tinkering around with some spoken word poetry, and I was wondering if I could send you some to maybe put on your next track.
No, Dave.
Thijs, I'm starting a barbershop quartet, and I got one more space left. Do you want to be in it?
No, Dave.
So guys, like normally none of the others ever let me play a tune or anything like that, but it's, it's first takeover and we're getting along really well here, and fancy let me play a tune, just a quick one right at the end?
No, Dave.
No, Dave.
Sick talent from both the Czech Republic and Slovakia, and this is one with Slovakian friend Not Equal. It's called Iron Forge. Nick, there's a lovely Iron Forge just in the mountains behind my house. Would you like to come out there for maybe a day out or something?
Well, actually, do you man the forge?
I don't. I was just expecting you to say no, Dave. Don't ask me too many questions.
Well, then no, Dave.
Yo, Nick, give me an English word for a negative response and one of the coolest names in the English language.
No, Dave.
Yo, Martijn, can you do your best Ray Keith impression, please?
Well, yeah, I'll give it a shot, but it's been a while since I've tried it. Here it goes.
No, Dave.
And up next, we have a very interesting take on drum and bass by Gyrofield. Very cool. This track is called FYDB and it's out on Inspected.
Yes, and I think I know what that stands for as well. Am I able to say that live on radio, Thijs?
No, Dave.
Thijs, have you ever considered investing in a timeshare?
What's a timeshare?
You don't know what a timeshare is? Right, we need to book in a session. I've got a beautiful villa in the south of Switzerland, just on the Alps.
Oh, like a holiday house that isn't mine?
Yeah.
No, Dave.
So, Nick, I'm looking forward to doing the Gabba special in a couple of weeks' time. Are you going to be hosting that with me?
No, Dave.
Martijn?
Yeah.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, Dave.
Time for another flashback. We're going to go back 3 years again. Back to a time where Mefjus released his second album, Manifest, on Vision. It's Sinkholes, and rumour has it that this is the unauthorised sequel to Noisia's Sinkhole. Nick, can you care to comment?
No, Dave.
So, Nick, there's a brand new yoga retreat here in the valleys. It's only £10, but if I invite a friend along, I can get in for free. So, you're talking about yoga. I didn't know you were into yoga. Do you fancy flying over and joining and getting me a discount?
Well, I mean, I love yoga. Yoga's, I'm all about yoga. I yoga multiple times a day. I'm always yogging. But no, Dave.
So, Nick, this last ever Noisia invites, I was wondering if a whole gang of me and 20 of my mates come over from Wales and you give us the whole VIP treatment, give us a special VIP room, some hotels, some first-class flights and everything, please?
Yeah. No, Dave.
So, Frank, I know you've got this amazing new label, OK, and I've got loads and loads of bassline and speed garage bangers. Can I send them to you? Can you sign them? Can you release them?
No, Dave.
So, you've been on holiday, you've all been on holiday, you've all had really nice times and a bit of time off. Can I take a holiday, please, Martijn?
No, Dave.
Oi, and indeed, oi. It is Mosey, and he's got an EP called Party Animal, up soon on Souped Up. Last week we played Night Buzz from it, and today we're playing this bubbly collab with Serum. It's called Trenchfoot, a disease that needs stamping out. Am I right?
No, Dave.
Yo, Sonny, we've got enough time for a couple of tunes. Fancy dropping something exclusive?
No, Dave.
Thomas, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. It's been brilliant. I know you're quite a big fan of Vision Radio, so I was wondering, can you say yes, Dave?
No, Dave.
Tice, I wanted to see if you're up for just doing a little kind of side project, a little Vision Radio Extra, just dedicated to country and western music, and just how criminally overlooked it is in the jungle and drum and bass scene.
I'm inclined to say yes, Dave, but that's not the format, so no, Dave.
So guys, I know you're wrapping up the album, you've got a couple of weeks left and then it's coming out, and I know there's a couple of unfinished bits, and I was wondering, I was going to suggest if you needed any track titles, if you could call the tune Yes Dave, if you liked. You know, it's a pretty good title if you wanted to use it.
No, Dave.
Frank, I know you've got a bit of toothache at the moment and you look like you're in a lot of pain. I actually practice a lot of amateur dentistry over here in Wales. I can pay for your flights over. You can be another test patient of mine. Do you fancy coming over?
No, Dave. Okay, let's go.
What is it? I'm trying to find the script a minute. Hold on, maybe if I find it on images.
Wait, you script all of these?
No, not these. Here we go.
They're not spontaneous questions?
Oh, you're already
No, Dave.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Would you like to play a game?
No, Dave.
Thank you very much, Emanu and High Pression. So let's have a little step back to T.I.'s integrated EP a few months back on Critical Music. It's had a whole bunch of collaborations and we played quite a few of them, but we haven't played this one yet. It's with Dunk. It's called Square Root. Speaking of which, Martine, I have a question. Is the square root of hate the same as love times love?
What? Sorry. I know I'm supposed to say no, Dave, but I really didn't catch that. No, Dave, I don't think so.
Yo, I've got something that'll mix in perfectly with this. I didn't think we'd have enough time, but I reckon we do. I've got this brand new dub plate from the Venga Boys. Can we drop it now? Come on.
No, Dave.
Yo, Tice, I bet you can't answer this question. I bet you can't question. I bet you can't answer this question with a simple no, Dave.
Hit me, Dave. Watch
I did. Can you answer this question?
Hit me. Try me.
Try you. I bet you can't answer this question with a simple no,
Dave. I bet you know what the answer is.
It's going to be something convoluted and not a straightforward no, Dave. Or are you going to say yes, Dave? Is this the first time somebody says yes, Dave? In my life. Are you going to say no, Dave?
I think so. I'm waiting for the question.
I've already said it. I bet you can't answer this question with a simple no, Dave. You can't do it.
No, Dave.
Yay! Oh my God. Humongous shouts to Amon Tobin. So let's keep things switched up yet again. We've got Dan Structure. We've been rinsing his recent Delta 9 release, and this track is no exception. It's called Ecus Chasma, which is named after the Grand Canyon of Mars. I really, really want to make a pun about it being deep. Can I do that, Nick?
No.
So Nick, I've always wanted to do the introduction for Beats International, That'd Be Good to Me, on the radio. Tank fly, boss walk, jam nitty gritty. We're listening to the boy from the big bad city. This is Jam Ha. This is Jam Ha. Can I do that?
No, Dave.
It's the reload. Big tune.
Yes, it's time for the reload. Thank you so much to everybody who gets involved in this show, who votes for the reload, who supports us on Patreon, on SoundCloud, on YouTube, and on every other platform. We absolutely love the fact that you do that for us and allow us to continue. And let's continue with the reload. This week it is Nick B. choice time, and it was a very choice time when I made the awful pun about not having music from Nick A and only having music from Nick B. Can I make that pun again, please, Tice?
You already did.
So annoying.
You already did. Like, what? Do I ask you to re-record the whole thing without the pun?
No, Tice. Okay, Tice, quick maths. How many know... Oh, fuck.
You fucked it.
No, I'm going to try it again anyway.
Again.
No.
No, we keep this.
Okay, Tice, quick maths. How many Daves could a no Dave Dave if a no Dave could no Daves?
I'm afraid I don't have the answer to that question.
No, Tice.
Welcome to the Neurofunk Dating Hotline. Your chance to speak to sexy Neuro hunks and hot Neuro babes. Please say no, Dave, for identification purposes after the beep, then press hash to join the sexy chat.
Beep.
No, Dave. Did I do something wrong? Am I in?
There's nobody else in the chat.
Hello?
It's just us three in the chat. Just three sexy, hunky Nero dudes. Thank you very much, 107. So let's have another little gander now at Dunk's album, Music Is My Life, which came out last month. And I actually got to say that the last time we played a Dunk tune from the album, I ended up getting a lot of hate mail because it was the tune Mambo, which I was very critical of a particular Mambo, the fifth Mambo number 5, and loads of people got in touch and they weren't very happy about my opinions on the tunes.
Rightly so. It is a fucking banger and I hate you.
Well, a lot of people agree with you there. I've had emails and complaints from Monica, from Erica, from Rita, from Tina, from Sandra, from Mary, from Jessica.
No, Dave.
This one's called Acid Light, by the way. Okay, so I've got various options for no Daves. There's one where we talk about being in a spaceship and flying around the universe. There's another one where we do us in reverse, and then we see if anybody actually bothers to reverse it and hear what we're doing. There's another one where I talk about loads of ice cream flavours that I've invented, and there's another one with a mathematical equation. Which one do you want, Tice? Which one do you want?
No, Dave. No, none of them.
Up next, we've got a Rizzle playing this track from his album Twilight Tones, which is going to be out later this week on Dispatch.
Yes.
Yes. And this one is called Feelings. As you can tell by the fast percussion that goes on throughout the track, which is representing a lot of feelings.
Definitely. Permission to say I'm feeling this?
Yes, Dave.
Hey! I'm feeling this.
Vision Radio.
No, Dave.
Shall I ask the question after the no, Dave? Hey, Nick, we're on the radio.
I know, Dave.
Every week I ask for a no, Dave, in a different way, and I don't think we do it properly. Can we do it musically? Can we do it musically? Nick, please do a no, Dave, in auto-tune.
No, Dave.
Hey, Matt Sign.
Yes.
I need your boots, your clothes, and your motorcycle.
No, Arnie.
So coming up next on the Vision Network, we have Cooking with Skibbity, followed by Mefjus, who will be answering all your questions of matters of the heart. But first, a very jet-lagged man named Tice saying no, Dave.
No, Dave.
Hey, Nick, can we do the no, Dave in Morse code?
No, Dave.
Coming up next on the Vision Network, we'll be getting into the festive spirit with A Very Vision Christmas, starring Noisia in a unique a cappella performance of all your favourite Christmas carols. Don't forget the mince pies.
No, Dave.
And this track is on the EP. It's Don't Look Back, which is pretty good advice. Unless you're reverse parking, then definitely do look back.
Jesus. No, Dave.
Yes, Dave. So that was DJ Ride, and we're going to ride off into the sunset where we get no rest and no sleep. But coming up first, a No Dave from Tice.
No! Can I hear that?
Yo, Nick, next week, are we premiering my remix of The Tide?
No, Dave!
So, Santa, I'm sure you're checking your list, and you've probably even checked it twice, and I'm just wondering, there's only one thing I want next year, and that's to be able to actually play a tune on Vision Radio. Do you think that would be possible?
No, Dave. La 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 la.
Okay, so you
no.
Chaos. You dropped the bombshell earlier on. You're actually going to become an a cappella group, and I'm so glad that truth is finally out there now and that people know. So please give me a No Dave in perfect harmony.
You have to count us off, Dave, or count us in.
With the latency, the latency is going to be amazing.
No, you turn on a click track, Frank. Turn on a click track.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, Dave. Dave. No.
I like to know Dave.
Yes, everyone.